Hello, class of EDUU 526. My name is Giselle Garcia, and this is my journal number 7 for the course. After reviewing this week's specialized assigned academic instruction in English lesson videos, I will focus on answer the following questions. I will talk about SDAIE strategies that I saw being implemented and how the students responded to them. I will share one insight that I learned from the video and share one thing that I have done differently to engage students and how I plan on using SDAIE strategies in my classroom to ensure that all students have equal learning opportunities. I will start with the 3 SDAIE strategies that I saw. The first one was the graphic organizer. I saw students responded well to the graph, and it helped them visualize the content and what they needed to complete. And for the activity, the teacher was also modeling completing the graph, which also made it a little bit easier for students to understand. The second strategy was think, pair, share. Students were able to interact with each other and explain to others in the group what they understood from the instruction and how to tackle that content. The other strategy that I saw was quick drawings. Students were making a graph equation that will help them see the pattern and connection. Students also responded really well because it also helped them visualize the numbers. One insight that I learned from watching the video lesson from Mr. Waldman's reflection is when he mentioned that it is best to not assume what students are capable of doing just based on their English proficiency. Don't assume that students are not able to do the lesson just because of the English barrier. Mr. Waldman also mentioned that the choice he makes with his strategies involve a physical connection of using different senses, which helps students connect and understand the content they are learning. This is one thing that it made me really think about, because it's something that I like to focus in my classroom. I like to use all the senses in my classroom with my students because it just helps them connect to the content that they are learning. Because I primarily work with students in the SDC setting, one thing that I have done differently to engage my students is to incorporate learning to real situations. For instance, if we're learning about apples, and then I will bring apples for students, and we will do different learning activities in all content areas to keep students engaged in their learning process. For reading, we will read books about apples and add read alouds. For science, we would do apples investigations and hands-on experiments. For math, we will do graphs that incorporate different kinds of apples or seeds. For writing pieces, I would include sentence stems that require students to use their senses to complete it. For example, apple look like, or the apples taste, and those close reading students will be able to complete those sentences. Using these techniques in my classroom have been very helpful because it activates all different kinds of learning styles. I will use SDAIE strategies in my classroom by modeling for my students and using visual representations that will help them understand the concept and build on any prior knowledge. This is all that I have for this week's journal. Thank you.